We are now recording. We're going to go over the, we are going to go over the micros. Just remember, it's the same thing as the E-minis. We're just making it. You're welcome. You're welcome. We're just going to make this is all-time highs here. So if you're wondering what this little alert is, it's all-time highs for me. We are in a little range here. I know it's the start of another quarter. So we are just gonna take it day by day. You don't have to look up at the quarters. I'm just telling you that the volatility that you're seeing a lot lately is because we started a new candle on the quarter. So what that means is we got to make a wick on both sides, just like we do on the 5-minute chart, the 15-minute chart. Same thing happens. So that's why it's not that you have to pay attention to it, but when you see a candle ending on any chart, it's going to have to create a wick on both sides. So we got 5-10 minute signal. We got a 5-minute signal. Let's look at the 15-minute chart over here. That's the 4-hour. You should see my screen. Do you not see my screen? You see my screen? I know it's screen sharing. It says it is. You see it? Perfect. Okay. Perfect. So here is the 5-minute market is open now. I would say we just stayed in this little range. So this is the low area, the high area. Where did this go? It disappeared on me. The low and high. Kind of what we're looking at. We had a 5-minute signal over here. So the 5-minute signal is already been sent out for the morning. I mean, you could catch, technically, if we break above this, a re-entry. But right now we're just going to let this play out. Remember the first 15 minutes. And you can come over here to the TopSteps. So what you would do is you can come back and forth here. This is what I was talking about. You have one tab open with the Firestorm indicators, and then you have one open right here. And you can come back and forth. And that's how you can make it simple for yourself. If not, you can always take one tab, have it on one side, and the other tab on the other side, and keep it like that. But we are going to go back down to one. I usually trade with 2 contracts. So with that being said, you can always come over here just so you know your zones.
My business.
And
I didn't know what the hell.
Some of you have your mics on. I just want to let you know. We are breaking down below here. We might actually dip down here. So with that being said, I think this break I'm going to take a sell. What I'm going to do here is stop loss here, take profit. It is going to sit right here. And I'm trailing at break even. Right here is, I'm on the E-mini NQ. You can do micro NQ if you want to. Holy smokes. I want to hit 1500 for the day to pass this challenge. So, come on. We don't pass. If we don't get to 1500, don't be upset. We're taking what we can get. You see, I was taking
Order
the
filled.
the trend line break here, $953. Trend line break, what I took here. So I can't seem to get my NQ on TradingView to match NQ price on TopStep. NQ price on TopStep. So what you need to do is make sure when you're on TradingView, you come over to futures and you can type in MNQ1 or NQ as a whole and just do NQ. Sorry, boys are wrestling like crazy up there. So if you hear them, they're just getting wild. Um, Mom life with boys. Their father's up there taking care of that, by the way. I know some of you are like, are they up there by themselves? No, they are not. Their father's up there. He lets them wrestle around. They need it. With that being said, NQ1 is here. Micro NQ is here. And that's what I use. So that is all the details there for you. I don't know if you guys caught that trade. That's why I said when I scalp, I'm in and out pretty quickly. So did anyone else catch that? You can't make more than 1,500 in a day. Awesome. Awesome. So happy. So when you come over here, we're going to go to the settings and we're going to go over your risk settings. I have mine set to 500 and I have 1,500. This will apply to all new positions. Then you're going to click, obviously, it'll come down here and say save. I already have mine set. Now, when you're passing a challenge, you want to have it set for 1,500 a day because you don't want to go over 1,500. So you have to have a 15% or 50% consistency rule. With that being said, you will have your personal daily lockout, 1,500. Action. Liquidate and block. What you wanted to do is liquidate you and block you from trading for the rest of the day till tomorrow. Because during the challenge, you don't want to make any more than that. You don't want to mess up anything, or they're going to make you make more on your challenge because you went over the 50%. You're up $274 on that trade. Awesome. I see a couple of you got in. How many contracts did you do? I did E-mini contracts, 2 E-minis. You can do the micros, and you can do anywhere from 1 to 5 or 8 micros. I know that kind of like starts to equal up closer to 1 E-mini. So I'm on the E-mini chart with my trades. Now, you can do maximum trades per day, maximum trade per week, daily loss limit. We're going to put this in there. You do 750. Liquidate and block. You are done for the day if you lose 750. You are done. You're not going to overtrade. We're not blowing these accounts. You're done. So save. And then we go to copy trading. So copy trading over here. We picked up a few accounts over the weekend just to get this completely beginner friendly for everyone. So going through here, I placed some on my accounts over here. Sad that Trade of 8 left TopStep, but it's okay. We're gonna work through that together. You're gonna click here when you start your whole copy trading. You're gonna click on one of the accounts and then you're gonna click on the ones that you have active. So these are the ones I have active. And then you're going to click OK and done. And then that's it. So it's going to copy trade all those accounts for you. And we are breaking this trend line again. So I am looking at potentially another sell action here to tap into that low again. Got 2 people in the waiting room. You can pass them all by copying, yes. So we might actually, this is a 5 minute. So what we're looking at here is the last 5 minutes to come tap down here again. Oh my. So, I want to see a pullback first. I want to see a wick on the other side before I get in. I'm thinking like short position right here to here. And
Order filled.
all my entries here now. And right here. So we'll see how this goes. Tap into that low again. We left that hanging. Oh my. Yes, you can pass them all by copying. Don't touch it. That got pretty darn close. That's ridiculous.
Order filled.
Tap me out. Yeah. It should happen so. It's okay. It's all okay. We're still up for the day. Take a loss. It's all good. We took our initial trade right here. Short position at this break here. We had like a stop loss here. Took profit around this area down here. That was our first initial trade. I was looking for a tap back down into that area, but obviously it did it and we're breaking up. With that being said, trend is your friend. What's the 15-minute chart showing us? We got 2 minutes left, and that's a huge opening range. We got right here and here. So we're going to change the color. You win some, you lose some. Never said I was perfect. I'm pretty sure, because someone had to mention it, you lost the trade. I didn't say that I had 100% accuracy. I said I had anywhere from 75 to 85% accuracy. I'm pretty sure that involves losses in that. So, that just came up and hit my stop. Are we going down for the day? Let's look. No, we still got a hit take profit too. We got to tap into those all-time highs again. I'd say we're breaking up. Especially, is there some gap up here? Since when do we open candles in the middle of a candle? Is there like a gap I wasn't aware of? Just weird. Oh, maybe we didn't. I'm looking at it funny. Let's see if we break. Yes, that's true. We're gonna pass this challenge and that's all that matters. That is very true. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you can work on take profit ones. That's totally fine. You don't have to be working on the other stuff. Like you literally you could just work on take profit one and go from there. Look at this. Was this not where we were? Look, ridiculous. Not even a wick on the other side of either one of those. All right, we're gonna wait for a breakout. Excuse my Dunkin' Donuts coffee. I know some of you are gonna mention that it's not mixed. It's not mixed because Dunkin' Donuts won't mix it, and the sugar just crystallized like rock hard at the bottoms. We could thank Dunkin' Donuts for never mixing their coffees. With that, I do hear someone's microphone on. I just want to let you know in case you decide to randomly talk. People have said some wild things on here. I want to see a break somewhere. Setting up my other accounts on my other computer. We're still up 438 dollars on the day. That's still amazing. If you reset a live account, what do you mean? Yes, you're gonna pay again whether you reset anything. I'm not sure what you mean though. On TopStep. If you reset, you mean a combine? Yes. You're gonna pay, well, for the 50Ks, you're gonna pay $49. Ew, we're in such an ugly range. What I was looking at here, and this is how you know not to get caught up in range trading. I was looking at here, we had a break here, then a pullback, and I was seeing at the time this candle. I was looking for a continuation of this candle to continue down. Now that we went back up and we created this range, I'm not going to continue to trade this range. We are going to wait for a clear break of this range because we are not losing any more money. We took a win, we took a loss, we're still up for the day. Just waiting for a clean break. We have our highs that we have not tapped into. I'm gonna venture to say we are probably taking a buy. So I think I'm gonna take, if we break this line, we're gonna see. We made a nice clean wick on the 15-minute and the 5-minute. We got about on the 5-minute chart 35 seconds on this candle. So we got to be careful of the next candle because the next candle might want to leave a wick back into this area and it would stop out those people that caught the break. So these are just things I think about. before I take a trade, I always look at the time because even though it could be a clean break, I don't want to get myself caught up in a wick that comes back and hits my stop loss because it was just making a wick on the other side of a 5 minute candle and then continuing back up. For example, right here. I would want to see a little wick on the other side here. See what I mean? If you entered there, you would already be in drawdown and coming back down here. Because it needs to leave that wick on the other side. And we don't want to be in a trade because it broke. And then here's our stop loss, like right around this area, and it gets tapped into. So I'm just waiting.
Order filled.
Now that we did leave a wick on the other side, looking for roughly $1,000. I am gonna pull to break even here, secure.
Con el aceite y
Let this
los huevos.
dry out.
Pero qué pregunta quién
Everyone's
la que está aquí.
somebody has a microphone on.
Porque está aquí.
Okay, I got you covered. Take $100. Take it or leave it. And let this ride out. And don't get attached to the number. Don't get attached to the number. We're literally in the trade. We're scalping. We're seeing how this goes. We're not getting attached to a specific number. We're getting attached to our win rate and our success with passing this challenge. And we don't have to make 1,500 today. We take what we can get on the day. I'm using 2 E-mini contracts, yes. And it might actually liquidate me at 1,500, so I might not even hit this take profit because it might liquidate and block me. So giving enough room. I pulled it back a little bit because I want to give it enough room to move around. $630 across 2 accounts done for the day. Congratulations, that's awesome. Awesome. So this long position we took here, our stop was here, our take profit is here,
Order filled.
and we trailed $700. We're good. We got in right here. So it hit my take profit 1, trailed. So we got a win, a loss, and a win. And see how when we strategically have our stop losses in place, we're not losing any more than 750 on the day. We are making sure we're trailing, making it a risk-free trade. And we're securing profit no matter what. We're not getting hooked on the dollar amount. We're not getting hooked on a specific trade, catching the whole thing. We are catching what we can get with our trailing stop, and we're going from there. $350 done for the day. I am so proud of you. And that's what's important is making what you can and leaving and not feeling like, oh my goodness, I need to get the 1,500 because I'm not at my 1,500 for the day. Well, it's okay. You don't need to pass this challenge in 2 days. You can pass this challenge in a week. What we're doing is we're doing consistency. We're not doing let's just blow our account and over leverage. We're doing consistency over and over and over again. So, with that being said, we already had this at break even. So if you're in this trade still and you did not trail and you just brought it to break even, make sure you're at break even. $10, still trying to figure out these contract sizing. $10 is better than nothing. Congratulations. With that being said, my goodness, gotta stop saying that. Gotta find something else to say. Right here, we have the NQ on TopStep X and the micro NQ. I'm on NQ. If you want to go to NQ, just use one contract. And the MNQ is right here. And honestly, you go to ChatGPT, ChatGPT will actually tell you what contract sizing to use. Like if you go to the GPT that I made inside of the community, that GPT, if you ask it about contract sizing for futures, it will help you with contract sizing. So if you say, you want to make about like $100 a day and you're using micro e-minis and you're scalping trades, what would be a safe contract size for micro e-minis for that would relate to one contract size in e-minis? So you would just go there and rewind this because you're gonna have to replay. So rewind this if you have to remember what I said. But basically, ask it the comparison of the micro e-minis to the e-minis and how much would you need to be able to match close to one e-mini on lot sizing. Yeah, definitely talk to it because it will help tremendously. Yeah, this is basically your lot sizing. So right here, you click 1, 3, or 5. But if you want 2, which is what I'm using, you would just click the little plus button and it will get you the 2. Your max sizing is 5 on a 50K. So I never really go up to 5 unless my account size is bigger. So that's where I'm at. We broke out of the range we caught. Honestly, I think it was a fake out. Yeah, it was a slight fake out. So it's back in that 15-minute opening range. We caught a little bit of that and moved on. I figured it usually fakes out on one side or the other. But I would say I'm kind of maybe done for the day. Yes, so if you come over to let's go over here. You come over to the indicators and you come over to the Firestorm AI trading assistant. And everyone, I'm getting to your questions today. I literally took the weekend off because it was 4th of July, spending time with family. This is the AI trading assistant, and you would just go to this GPT that I created right here, and you can literally ask it anything you want. So right here, like, what would be a micro NQ lot or contract size that would match up to NQ E-minis. E-mini. And here you go. So 10 micro NQs would equal 1 NQ E-mini. And there you go. So this is the GPT. You can ask it questions. You can have it analyze your chart for you. But so if It's okay if you're a Forex trader. It's totally okay. If you talk to this AI trade signals that I just showed you inside the Firestorm indicators here, it has its own course. The AI signals will honestly teach you so much because it's not just signals, it's literally like any question that you have. It'll break it down for you. So here is just basically the risk. So that's your best choice for you right here. And it will tell you exactly how. You can even ask it like, I want to safely make 10K this month on my 50K top step. What should my max loss on the day be and profit target, taking 1 to 3 trades per day with, let's say, beginner, 60% accuracy. Wow, I spelled that wrong. So while that's loading, let's take a look back here, see where it's going. We went right back into that range again. We might actually be breaking down. We do have a little trend line break happening, but will we actually break it is the question. Everything is moving on down. Might take a
Order filled.
quick scalp here. Wow, that moves fast. Moving my stop to 380. I just want to catch this low here. Break even. Because I just want to secure. Catch this little move. Tap into that low.
Order filled.
We're done. 1457. Halfway past. I'm out. A little short position there. And stopped out. Done. See, I told you I scalp quick. I scalp quick. $1,277. You're done for the day. Yay! We made money today. For 2 accounts, that's awesome. Up $1,719. Even though these are combines, I have mine trading over here. We just got a signal on the 5-minute chart for the Firestorm indicators. Where do I not have FX on? Oh, it is happening at the break, so we have to wait for the candle close for that one. But hit take profit, very quick trade. We pulled it down the break even, obviously. Can I always trade this way? Yeah. Let's see if I can always trade this way. I don't usually do that because it makes me nervous because I'm always in and out of a trade, but let's see how it goes. Let's see. We're pretty good today. So with that being said, let's rewind back to where we were. You like watching me take the trades? Well, thank you. Let's see if I can grow past the nervousness of it because that is one new phase for me is I'm good at like recording my trades and just going from there because it doesn't bother me like psychologically. But trading live does make me a little nervous, but I guess it's no different from me marking out my signals. Up $446 down for the day. My computer delayed. Oh my goodness. I would be so upset. We did good. We are done for the day. I am done trading. We are up on all these accounts. We didn't quite hit the 1500, but it's close enough. I make a little bit more tomorrow, let's say, and I pass the challenge. I only need $3,000 to pass the challenge. So Yeah, it doesn't matter what account is the leader. You just got to make sure you're on the leader one in order to trade. You can't be on a follower account to trade. And you got to make sure you're on the leader and there's a blue box here. You're welcome. So let's go back here. We're going to talk about $10,000 profit in a month. So how we can make that happen, how achievable, what's the honest? Because we don't want ChatGPT hyping us up for unrealistic expectations. Honest, cold hard truth on making this happen between 1 to 10 rating. So we'll come back to this. We got to read this part first. So goal $10,000. That's 500 bucks a day. 500 bucks a day. 60% win rate. 1 to 3. Let's average that out 2 trades. Don't take away my chat hype, man. Listen, listen. We can't have ChatGPT giving us unrealistic expectations over here. We gotta be super cold hard truth. That's how my ChatGPT works. Even though ChatGPT can hype us up on some unrealistic things, I swear. But I like to set mine to cold hard truth. That's what we're sticking to. So I always got reminded of that. We're Firestorm scalping here, 1 to 2, kind of like what we do here, except for ours is a little bit, yeah, 1 to 2. That's what we're right around. So come back here. It gives you everything broken down. And you can set. So let's say your max risk on the day is 625 and your expected profit is 800. So put your right over here. I'm going to come back here again because I know you guys are going to ask me. Right here would be your loss limit of the 625 would be here. Liquidate, block. Block you out for the day because you're not revenge trading. We are not doing that. We're here to make money, not to blow accounts. $800 on the day. You come back here, you put 800, liquidate, block. Block you out. And that's what we do. So that would be your daily structure. Your risk cap. So with your max loss on the day, your daily profit target, and this will break it all down for you. And your honest rating, 6.5 out of 10. That's with a 60% accuracy though. You got to remember that. Hold on. It wouldn't finish. So now we're 7.5 out of 10 because I had to reevaluate it because it didn't finish. All right, you're not going to finish? 7.5 out of 10. It's realistic, but that's because it's 60% rating. But if you're taking the Firestorm indicators, you are literally scalping your way to take profit 1. Let's say your accuracy was a 70% accuracy. Give me a rating on that. Taking 1 to 3 trades a day, 70% accuracy. 9 out of 10. So see how your accuracy coming up just a little bit more, being super picky about your trades, scalping, not holding out the full trade, taking what you can get, leaving. That would be 9 out of 10. Then you would break down what contract size should I use on E-mini or micro for a 50K account. I know I'm talking while typing. I do that because that's just what I do. Like it and love it. So your max loss is 2,000. So now we're going to talk about what contract size you use. So here is your contract size recommendation. literally this system, I have it set to give you like all the information for trading. Like all the information, knowledge on trading, my knowledge, how you would break it down. It's literally all right here. So this is a really awesome tool to use. It's not just good for signals, it's good for literally showing where the market's going. Now, it is my daily best friend, literally. See how we held up on this line here? Literally. I'm done for the day. We're just gonna range. And that's usually what we do on a Monday. We scalped here, lost one, won three. We're good. I'm done for the day. I hope you all made money. Tell me how much you made today. How much did everyone make totaled out? We're done. We're past half of this challenge today. Literally crazy market. Up $650, up $719 on the day. I am so happy for you guys. Literally so happy for you. $1,277 on 2 accounts. That's insane. Congratulations. And I think what I find is insane about it is a lot of people here in this chat room are beginners to this, and you guys are literally doing amazing. Like, don't be hard on yourself that you're not making thousands per day. You're literally making anywhere from $200 to $1,277. That's like life changing. And if you're consistent with that, it will domino effect. You're also up on nitro. I didn't check my nitro this morning. What is my nitro at this morning? Hold on. Oh, holy smokes. I'm up $1,566 on nitro this morning. Well then. Hello. Hello, nitro. That's cute. You're up $70. That's amazing. Amazing day. I have mine set for 0.03, but I now have over a $10,000 account. And I don't run it during like crazy, crazy heavy news days. Like I turn it off. I know some people are like, oh, well, set and forget. Well, I am setting and forgetting, and I'm still making money. So it just takes me 10 minutes to look and see if news is happening or not at night. I go at night, I check if crazy news is happening. If crazy news is happening, I set an alarm on my phone to shut it off. Takes me 5 minutes. We posted inside the community what is considered to be a heavy news day and where you can go to look at it. I turn it off for the day. Look at this. We're going to probably tap back down into this area again. I'm not getting in, but the firestorm indicators did call out a signal to that, past that area. It's just about to close out on the signal. And it has an 80% accuracy of going down there. I want to know why it's not showing up. We had a nice little sell here. What's this one on? Euro USD. Why isn't it calling it over here? Let's see my settings. 9.1. It's all the same. I don't know why the micro E-mini is not calling it. It's identical. Well, anyway, let's go to US cash. Shoot. US. NAS 100, that's what it is. Pepperstone. There you go. It showed up on the E-mini too. But it showed up earlier on this one. So if you're wondering and take this trade, make sure you're trailing and you're already in it. Yeah, that's why I like trading on Pepperstone because they come up sooner. I don't know why. Not sure why the NQ charts don't show up sooner, but honestly, it's the same setup. Same setup. So down here would be your take profit. Make sure you're at break even if you're in this trade. I would be all the way at break even. Another scalp, 180 bucks on 2 accounts. Awesome. Congratulations. So, with that being said, where you can find this GPT, I see some of you commenting it. Inside of the course, there's a Firestorm AI trading assistant. I'm making another course here this afternoon that's going to be specifically for futures, so you don't have to go through this whole thing of binary options in order to get the futures. So I'm going to make it so futures is its own course so you can get to that separately so you don't have to go through all of this to get to it. I didn't realize that TopStep, or not TopStep, oh my goodness, WAP makes you go through every single video before you can get down to the futures. So I'm going to make it a separate course for you guys so you don't have to worry about going through binary options if you're not interested in it. But here is the AI trading assistant information. This is why I said trail, especially since it wants to stay inside of this zone. If I keep talking about you in your live stream, my wife's gonna want to meet you. Tell your wife to message me. I'm more than happy to talk to her. Tell her that I'm helping everyone make money so they can have nice things in life. That's all I'm doing. That's hilarious. Vacation already booked and paid. See? See? Was that with taking signals? That'd be funny if that was with taking signals. Yes, so taking my signals paid for your vacation, booked and paid. Well, that makes me so happy for you guys. Did I hear a group vacation? Oh my goodness. I still didn't get my breakfast from Spring. Spring, are you in here? I was waiting on my breakfast from the other day. I'm joking with you. I know she mentioned breakfast. She goes, I'm here. So, it's a good day. It's a good trading day. Even though it was range trading, we are making it a good day. And I am here and hungry. I'm hungry too. I was actually about to literally make the popcorn that's sitting behind me. We had a movie night for 4th of July, and we decided to go out on the dock because everybody else was doing fireworks around us. So instead of buying fireworks, we have these beautiful mossy oak trees. And my fear is a firework going up and catching one of them on fire, especially since it's been pretty dry here. And I was not about to be that person to have like a fire at my house over fireworks. So we went out on the dock and we saw everybody else doing fireworks on the water around us. So they got to see like a full panoramic view of all the fireworks. And then we came inside and watched Top Gun Maverick in the movie room. And then they fell asleep at like 11 o'clock at night. So it worked out great. I hope you all had a safe 4th of July. I wish you had a bot to trade with the indicators. It's actually there's a platform called Pick My Trade. So you can go to the GPT here and say, I'm looking at using the website called Pick My Trade or Tradeovate. I always spell that wrong. I'm pretty sure it's just Tradeovate. And to copy trade the Firestorm indicators over to it. Will that work? And there you go. My goal is to get on every day as calm as cat and have financial time slash financial time slash freedom. Oh my goodness. I am being calm actually took quite a bit for me. And like I said in one of my videos, I had to equate it with mom life. And I had to basically say that this is like a temporary phase in my life. It was a whole mental thing I had to go through. And I started with small contracts. I started with small lot sizing and I grew small accounts to big accounts. And that's why I loved binary options. And I know you hear me go back to this all the time, but I loved binary options because it allowed me to start super small, perfect my strategy. Why did you not do what I wanted you to do? Perfect my strategy and then come back and go to futures or forex trading and know that I have a high accuracy on binary options. I traded small. I'm doing good. I can scalp and totally do this, trailing my stop loss. And then that's how I got so good at futures. It's because I did binary options. And binary options was much easier to start with as a beginner. Here you go. So here's all the information on Pick My Trade. What I would say is taking these trades during the New York session, so between 8 a.m. and 11. I would not do like overnight low volume trades. I would just do 8 a.m. to 11. You can do the other ones if you want to, but just keep it. You don't want the brokers to realize that you're copy trading so much, so they sometimes don't like that on a 24-hour basis. So you're better off just having a set time where you turn it on and off on Pick My Trade with the indicators. And binary does have a lower entry point. So you can get started with literally, I think it's $10 last time I checked, and you can trade with $1. So I am going to be working on binary options videos because I've been getting that request a lot. And that's one thing I want to show you guys a little bit more too. I'm so happy to have you all here. You guys are all doing great. Sounds like a wonderful 4th. We didn't set comments. I'm trying to read everyone. We didn't set anything on fire either. I'm just saying it was a good one. So I'm just saying it was a good one. Good. I'm glad. Stay safe. Do you upgrade your TradingView account? Yes. It's for me, it's a write-off. Trading is like a business for me, not just Firestorm, but I actually talked about this. Why you can actually ask my GPT. So like what is the benefits of, can I just not type today on my keyboard? Benefits of joining, listen to this, Firestorm's affiliate program. I posted about this the other day inside the Telegram. Affiliate program to promote for tax purposes and creating an LLC for my trading and affiliate program together. Would that be good, or should I seek just and it will give you the full breakdown. Obviously, consult your CPA with this. I would take this to a CPA and talk about it. This is, like I said, ChatGPT, but here's the benefits, like what I said. Platform costs, write off. Computer equipment and internet, write off. When you make it a business, when you make it an affiliate, that's one of the reasons why I have an affiliate program for you guys. It's not just for me, but it's also to help you in many ways too. So ask your accountant about this, and it would create a lot of marketing write-offs for you guys. Super generous affiliate program, by the way. Downside of, okay, let's get this to load. My internet, we're getting a massive storm here. So the tax deduction part of it, I actually have S Corp. Here is all of your details. So final verdict. So how much would I pay as just me with no affiliate? Do a side by side. Wow, we just ranged today while this is loading. We just ranged. We made out great today. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I literally, I, being calm was something I had to work hard on, but you can do it. You can definitely do it. Legal structure. You can reduce it with a salary split. There's your little answer there. Can you just load ChatGPT today? Just do something. Yeah, I'm glad we got in and out. That's why I trail. I don't take these long trades. You know how many people are sitting in a long trade right now, waiting for this to play out while it's dancing around on their entry? No, thank you. I'm done. Absolutely done for the day. Okay, here's the advantages. So you all ask me taxes, go ask this GPT. Ask this GPT on taxes. And then take it to your accountant. Because don't just trust the GPT. Take it to your accountant and be like, is this possible? Because this is how you do good. So you get all this as sole proprietor. You're paying a lot more, per se, if you turned it into an S Corp or an LLC, stuff like that. This is what my accountant told me. So, with that being said, ask the GPT, ask your accountant, because I get this question as like my number one question all the time. Give you all the details on it. And the affiliate program, if you want to be a part of it, just message me. I'll add you into it. You make 30%. And I also am coming out with a course on it that will be listed inside of the Firestorm indicators. Not only will there be a course, but I'm also going to be doing giveaways for you guys. So there will be giveaways, there will be awesome perks and benefits that are going to be built into WAP, and it's going to be a lot of fun if you wanted to promote it. Extra money to be made. Wow, such a big range day. I like extra money. You will like extra money. Yes. So I had a bunch of ideas I was discussing about over the weekend and about expanding rewards and content paid per views, all that stuff. So if you want to be able to make a residual income as well with Firestorm on top of trading with me every morning, you can definitely do that. But this GPT, don't sleep on it. I mean, it gives so much value other than just looking at your chart. And you could say, like, all about the residual or affiliate. Yes. So with right here, let's say we screenshot this little area here. Oh, wait. I'm used to screenshotting on my other computer. We're on the 5-minute chart. And we can screenshot part of this. Then we want Chat GPT. Let's see if I can come over here to my photos. Recents. Chat GPT. Take a look at this and tell me if we will hit take profit 1 with Firestorm FX. Is it not load? Oh my goodness, it's gonna take a century to load because I'm out in the woods. Well, basically, that's what I would say. Have fun. Thank you for hopping on. I'm super happy for all of you that made money today. Yes, you can message me on Facebook. You can message me on WAP. WAP directly would be a little bit easier because I could just add you quickly through there. And let's click go. So all in here, when it does all the analysis, it will take all the details that I gave it and all the things I wanted to look for and then break it down for you. See how long this takes to load. I swear it should not take forever. This coffee really disappointed. It looks like US 30 and ES is breaking down today, so I would say we are going for take profit 1. Just a pullback for the start of the weekly candle and then continuation back up to break those all-time highs probably by the end of the week. That's my slight prediction. Detected from my device, you're not detecting anything because I'm on ChatGPT and nowhere else. Yes, I am coming out with more pairs for Nitro to trade. Don't worry. It did move pretty nice, actually. It did. So here is the structure. Highly probable of hitting. Can I talk? Highly probable of hitting take profit 1. So it tells you what to look for, tells you the move, and everything. So if you wanted a second opinion on a signal that came out, just screenshot it and send it over. And you got it. the highly probable of having an 80% accuracy of hitting take profit one. So I'm gonna get off for the day. It's 10:35. I will be releasing the US 30 set files this week. Will be done on Nitro. So if you want to get it on Nitro, don't miss out. Like Nitro literally made me over $1,500 today. I'm currently in 2 trades right now. Currently in 2 trades. I'll see you tomorrow. I hope you all have a great day. When did I turn it on? I just turn it on anytime after the New York session when the news is over. So it only runs during New York session right now for the one that I'm using. I will come out with other files that will trade more often for you guys because I know you guys want that. But the one that trades during the New York session, I can turn on anytime after 5 o'clock. Turn on or off and let it run all night. 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, by the way. And then it won't place any trades at night until the morning, and then it will get around what it needs for. My goodness, what is this doing? Then it will get around the New York session and place its trades. And it will place it on the day that I allow it to trade. So if there's heavy news, I turn it off. If there's no heavy news, I leave it on and just let it run. Yeah, you just go to the top of the screen and where it says algo trading, if you want to turn it off, just click the prohibit button so it will turn red with a square. And if you want it on, it will turn into a triangle with like green play button. So that's just basically how you turn it on and off. But yeah, Nitro literally did take trades while we were trading. $71 with Nitro. Congratulations. That's awesome. I'm currently in a trade up $9 right now. And I made $1,566 today. That's awesome. I'm so happy for you guys. Yeah, so it looks like gold's going to continue to go up and Nasdaq's going to move on down. So we'll see. This is my baby $300 account. So on a $300 account, you made $71 today. That's a massive gain for a small account. Okay, so like I said, I'll see you tomorrow. Super excited to have these trades today. Beautiful trading. We traded on the top steps to pass this challenge. We're going to be passing your challenges together. I will not stay on challenge accounts forever. I only did this for you guys. So I worked out how we can get challenge accounts to do this today. Make sure if you're a beginner, rewatch this video. You'll learn a lot from it. Trailing your stop, everything. I know you don't want to rewatch videos, but rewatching videos will teach you so much and it will cut your learning curve. Is TopStep better than the others? I really like it. I don't say that it's better than the others or not. I use Apex. Apex is great. But if you want something super beginner friendly, TopStep would be the best bet for you, especially at a low entry cost level for $49. So I will see you tomorrow at 9:30. I'm gonna actually send out the link a little bit earlier. So I will see you tomorrow.